What's going on, you dispectful, fat-shaming Crusaders? It's Crusader Actual here again, some more Amberlynn Reid content for you. So today I'm covering another Amberlynn Reid compilation channel called Hello, It's Ready. It's personally actually one of my favorites. Highly recommend you check them out. I'll put their channel link below, as well as the video I'll be covering too. Highly recommend you check them out. They're great. Make a lot of great content. If you're looking for more Amberlynn Reid compilation channels, they're definitely one of the better ones in my opinion. So I've been requested by a couple people to cover some of Amberlynn Reid's more like workout type stuff or eating type stuff, and to give my own personal opinion on it. Since I'm kind of well versed in a lot of this type of stuff. I've been doing it for a few years. For those of you that are new to my channel, I compete in bodybuilding and stuff like that, so very familiar with a lot of like weight loss and actual training and stuff like that. So before we get into the video, just want to give a disclaimer, right? Like, I'm not a doctor. Whatever I say isn't fact. Everyone's body is different. Everyone's body is different and responds to different stimulations and stuff like that. Different types of training work better for some people more than it does other. Different dietary techniques and stuff work for other people better than they work for some others. So don't take what I say as gospel. You're welcome to try it out. All this stuff is what I do that works for me, and the stuff that I've seen work for a lot of people. But anyway, let's get into this video. The video is titled POV Amberlynn Reid is your personal trainer, so this should be great. I'm sure she's got a bunch of great advice to give to everyone, because she's told us multiple times that she's an expert and understands nutrition and shit like that better than most people. So let's fucking get into it, alright? Dude, I already know, like, right off the bat, like, I'm just gonna get fucking triggered this entire time. It's gonna be, I can already feel it coming.
Hey guys, so welcome to a new video. I figured we could exercise together. I'm a little nervous. So this is how it's gonna happen, just to warn people. So I have my laptop right here. I will be exercising to 1 mile happy walk. Walk at home 1 mile, and I'm just gonna let you guys watch me.
I don't understand the whole, like, she has to do it at home. Like, that would be so fucking boring. Like, treadmills are one thing, but like actually just walking in place at home, which I assume she's going to do for a fucking mile, like, just go outside, dude. Like, go outside.
It is going to be in normal time. I'm not going to be fast forwarding it. Maybe it's just going to be real raw. You guys are going to hear me huff and puff as if you're here at my home watching me.
Because that's exactly how I want to spend my fucking Saturday morning. I gotta make sure I have my coffee. Okay guys, I'm ready. I got my coffee. I'm ready to see how this training's going to go down. Ugh, fuck, that's good. All right.
So let's do this.
My fucking god, dude.
I'm happy to be here and exercising.
I hate that she's obviously being sarcastic with this, because I don't understand it. I mean, it took me a few years, I guess, of actually exercising the right way and seeing progress and stuff to actually start really enjoying it to where it became like a habit, essentially. But I don't know. It's sad that like a lot of people have this mentality. It's like, man, fuck exercising. I hate it. Like, it sucks. Like, honestly, it's a good thing. Like, we've seen Amber now, right? Like, she wishes how much she could fucking walk normally and stuff like that. And it's a lot of stuff people take for granted. Like, this is why, like, I will fucking die on the hill of, like, you need to take care of your heart. You need to move every day so you don't end up like this. So you don't take this shit for granted.
What I'm calling these things probably is not the real name of these exercises.
Oh my god, she's gonna fucking butcher all the fucking names, because she's gonna name them something stupid and quirky so she can act like she's the first fucking person to discover these exercises.
It's easier for me to remember because
she's got a fucking infant brain, so oh my god, okay.
I'll name them kind of like the description of what they're doing. So I added a new thing called arm side ups. That's when I was going like this.
Arm side ups. You mean fucking lateral raises? Or like, I mean, you can call them a number of things, but I prefer lateral raises because it fucking makes sense. Why the fuck would you call them arm side? She's
and
a
then
fucking
these little
idiot.
situations that I was doing where I was going like this.
That's almost like a fly, I guess. I don't even know. Or that's another just stupid shoulder thing.
I actually am calling those arm glides.
Arm glides? Whatever, dude. I don't give a shit.
Okay, so since this is my first day of doing this whole arm situation, I'm not gonna like give myself a certain amount of reps that I want to do. Instead, I'm gonna see like what I can do first. Say I can do 13 arm ups before I'm done for. That means
arm ups? What are arm ups?
The next day, you know, aim for 13 again or possibly 14. Same when it goes for hunches. So by an arm up.
Also, the added fucking subtitles at the bottom are fucking hilarious.
I mean, embarrassed.
Louise.
An arm up, I'm just talking, doing that.
You mean a fucking shoulder press? An arm up? Dude, this woman has the brain of a fucking child.
Punch. You know,
I'll give you punch. I don't know if there's like, I mean, it's a punch, whatever. Like, okay.
I'm trying to keep it like simple for now, and then eventually add in some more arm situations and more body situations. Like, I also want to do some walking.
Some walking and some walking in place.
And some walking in place. And
I
just
love
see
it.
What I'm going to do is set a timer for both of those things and see how far and how long I can go. And then the next day, work my way up and do better than I did the day before. So,
see, that's good in fucking theory, right? Like progressive overload. That's what she's talking about. She's talking about progressive overload. Like, you know, do as much as you can one day or whatever. Like, say you do, like she was saying, like 12 reps one day, and then the next day try to do 13 or whatever. That's called progressive overload. So, yes, in theory, what she is talking about is like the smart way to do things. But we know our favorite girl here isn't very consistent in anything that she fucking does. So we know now in hindsight this never came into fruition and never worked out. So
let's do it. I had on a song, I had Accelerate by Christina Aguilera.
That's a good song.
You guys, sorry, I'm out of breath from walking. If you want a song that makes you feel like you can go faster and harder than anyone else in the room.
I mean, it's different when you're the only person in the room, so, you know, whatever.
Listen to that. I feel like that song made me go a little faster than usual, which made it to where my heart was just like exploding out of my chest. Me reaching the top shelf for some hot Cheetos.
No. She's not kidding.
Oh, a little toe tap.
I like that she, I mean, I guess like many clothes don't fit her, but just working out in these fucking like dresses, it's kind of interesting.
She wants to try doing my exercises, so I figured I would vlog that and kind of just like...
Poor Becky. Becky is such a team player. Like, who looks at that shit that Amber's doing is like, you know, I want to do that. That looks like it's actually helping. Like, Amber's gained weight from doing this, and Becky's like about doing it. Like, fucking...
like, show...
It's not working.
What she can do, and I think that'll be fun for people who are more so her size and not my size. Because the little exercise regimen that I came up with for myself, I mean, anyone can do it. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. So, and
ain't that for fucking true, man?
We were
like,
making
Jesus.
jokes because it's like I'm her personal trainer for the day. You got
girl, like you're too lazy to fuck. Getting your personal trainer. I can't say it. Getting your personal trainer certification. I had to fucking say it slow because I'm a fucking smooth brain. Isn't really that difficult to do. Like, what's the sad thing is that she could honestly get it if she just like sat down and read the shit and took the class online and all that. But she's too lazy to. But it's really disgusting to think of her as a personal trainer because she has no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
Guys, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I just know that these are safe things that you can do without like hurting yourself or anything like that. So I'm not doing anything like super crazy. So I just wanted to...
I mean, yeah, that's true.
You know, just show Becky and let her know that like, if I can do it, she can do it. Are you excited? Yes. You don't look excited. Don't pump it up.
So here, okay. here's my first spiel on all this, right? Like, I don't even know where to begin. So Amber's putting a lot of emphasis, obviously, in this part in lifting weights, right? Which lifting weights is good. Like I love lifting weights. I think it's very beneficial. For those of you that aren't aware, like the more muscle your body has, muscle has a higher metabolic rate than fat does. So the more muscle you have on your body, the more calories you're gonna burn throughout the day. And I'll talk a little bit more about this later into the video. But like honestly, like they don't need to do this stupid ass walking in place and doing these stupid ass arm ups and shit like that. Like you can do that later once they start losing some weight. But like honestly, all they need to fucking do is just go outside and go for a walk for like 30 minutes. That's really it. I swear to God, if they just did that and didn't eat the entirety of a grocery store in one fucking day, like they would lose weight. Like you just have to start simple. You don't have to fucking start going on runs and shit like that. Like if you're this size, all you need to do is just go on a walk. Like walk around the block for 30 minutes. Like do it outside. Enjoy it. Like you'll have changes in elevation, like slight changes in incline and stuff like that. Like it's much better than doing the stupid ass like walking in place and these stupid ass arm ups. Like it's a way and it might work, but it's so much more beneficial just to go outside and fucking walk at this point. Like for total beginners.
Ooh! I'm gonna start doing those. I don't do those. That's a good idea. Okay.
You mean bicep curls?
So first thing you're gonna do is sit where you're like comfortable. All right, let's go. So kind of. It's like this.
And so Becky's never done this in her life, which there's nothing wrong with, but damn.
I just counted on this too.
Okay.
Yeah, you get her, Becky.
3.
Look at that
4,
integrity.
5, 6, 7, 15. Don't start going fast. 16, 17. Feel a burn?
Mm-hmm.
18. Don't take breaks either. 19, 20.
I hate
21.
that like Amber's just...
sweat. 22, 23.
Oh wait till this is done.
24, 25.
I'm done, and just fucking throws them down like fucking Ronnie Coleman throwing down like 140-pound dumbbells. Fucking no, it's so annoying to hear Amber like coaching Becky into this when Amber can't fucking do it herself. Like, don't take breaks. It's like, bitch, you fucking take breaks all the time. Like, don't hit us with that. Like, you quit at the first sign of discomfort. At least Becky did more, but like honestly, like at that point, like those last few reps, like when you're really hurting, are like the most important out of like, say you do like 10 reps and you're trying to do like 2 more and they're fucking horrible to push through, and you push through them, those 2 reps or even that last rep was probably more significant than the previous 10 that you did. So it's always good to try and push yourself past failure as much as you can. Woo! That's how I train, at least.
Oh, good job, babe. And then next is punches, okay?
I feel like you're definitely like a coach or something.
Don't ever fucking say that again. Let's just cut that. Don't ever say that again.
What you hear in the background is this hyena that we just recently bought.
Yeah, I wanted to help you. I feel like if I had someone doing that for me, I feel like I would do awesome. You know, I'd do even better. But I have to be my own.
No, you don't. You've hired all these fucking doctors. You've gone to all these people, allegedly, and like done all this shit to get help, allegedly. And you just allegedly know better than all of them fucking combined. Like... So you probably wouldn't listen to a fucking coach or personal trainer if you had one. You would somehow know better.
Coach. Sometimes you have to be your own coach. Okay. I love that I can...
Yeah, Amber's been her own coach her whole fucking life, and look where that's gotten her.
Motivate people, because that's what I've been wanting to do, is inspire and motivate.
Oh my God. Girl, the only way you've ever fucking motivated anyone is to not fucking look like you or end up like you. I mean, if that was your goal, then like... You did it. You fucking did it. You won the game. But, like, I don't think that was your goal. People just see the shit that you do and see how you are and who you are. And they're like, I don't want to fucking be like that. So, sure. Like, I guess in a way you did motivate people. So, good job.
Dancing or swimming to me is, like, fun because it doesn't feel like you're exercising, but...
She broke the code. Like, honestly, guys, like, if any of you out there are just trying to get into exercising, it doesn't fucking matter what you look like, right? Like, exercising is important. And that's the challenge. You have to find something you actually enjoy. Like me, like... my job like wants me to fucking be good at running, but I fucking hate running, right? Like I think it's so bad for you, and people argue with me about that, and that's fine. In the long run, I don't think running's great for you in terms of like joints and stuff like that. But I will not deny it's a great form of cardio. You will burn a lot of calories in a shorter amount of time than doing most forms of cardio, depending on what you're doing, of course, right? So like I bike a lot because I enjoy it, and I do the incline treadmill walk at 15% incline because I enjoy it, and I can find ways to push myself and burn a lot of calories over a good period of time, but enjoy it, right? Because that's all that matters. Because if you enjoy the cardio you're doing and the exercising you're doing, you're obviously going to do more of it. You're going to do it more frequently, probably, and you're going to burn more calories because you'll do it and do it longer and for an extended period of time. So that's the challenge really I have for all of you out there. If you're new to exercising, wanting to get into it, is like find that form of cardio that you enjoy. I'll die on the hill that cardio is probably the most important thing you can do for your body. Like I've talked to a few of you in the comments, and it's like, yeah, like having fucking big biceps and stuff is cool and all, but it's like, you know, your body's nothing without a strong heart. And that's honestly the most important thing you can do. And like if you want to see your abs, like fucking I don't believe in doing crunches and ab work. Like you lose your body fat and then you'll see the abs, right? You're not gonna see them from doing crunches if you still have layers of fat over it. So like find the cardio you like, do your cardio consistently. I always say like at least 150 minutes of moderate intense cardio a week, and like you'll lose weight, you'll look better, you'll feel better, your heart will be in better condition. And like that's what it's all about, right? Like that is the most important thing I will say. Sorry for the rant. Let's keep going.
You're burning like a ton of calories. So to me, like super easy. It would definitely be that. Or like I want to say walking, but for me, walking has.
Every time I see walking with like the fucking ease, I lose my shit. It's so funny.
Been really hard lately.
Yeah, walking's hard lately because you have zero cardiovascular strength.
Let's see how long.
Like this stuff, there's obviously nothing wrong with it, but like I said, go fucking outside and go for a walk. You'll get the same thing out of it. The music's killing me. It's so funny.
Like I'm a bird.
Maybe a pigeon.
Oh, my back hurts.
See, she doesn't need to be doing all this, just like, I understand too, she might be embarrassed to like go around other people, like sure, whatever. I mean, that hasn't stopped her from going to Walmart 800 times a week, but she could just like go walk around the block here and just do that and do it every day, for God's sakes. Like she does these videos every once in a while, and it's like the only time she's worked out in that week, and then ate 5 billion calories since then, so there's like obviously zero change to her body composition.
My breathing is really bad today.
Again, because your cardiovascular strength fucking sucks, dude. Like, because you don't do this consistently.
But yeah, I try to tell her to take it slow at the gym because I don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, no, I do.
Like a burning in your chest though is like exercise-induced asthma, which is
Okay, well, unless you've been diagnosed with it, I mean, it's just that you're tired. Like, as someone who had asthma, like I had asthma when I was a kid. I had bad asthma when I was a kid, and it would be exercise-induced too and shit like that. Like, I get burning in my chest now when I do hard cardio. I don't have asthma anymore because I work, like, you can work through asthma and eventually, like, if you're lucky, and like I just was one of the lucky ones, and as I became more and more physically fit and actually gave a shit about that stuff, like my asthma went away, so it doesn't bother me anymore. But I mean, this girl's talking about shit she don't know about. Fucking Amberlynn Reid, MD.
Okay, so you're gonna take the weights and you're just gonna do this. Put your arms up like that. 1. No, do crisscross. Make sure it's crisscross.
You don't have to fucking crisscross them. The look in her face. She looks like she just is either dead inside or just fucking staring down Amberlynn Reid with disdain.
3.
There's no benefit for crossing them, in my opinion.
5. 6.
You don't know what that is?
7. I'm trying to count. 8. 9.
She's like, I'm counting. All right, Amber. Shit. Sorry.
10. That does sound
It's the kind of coach she is, the
11.
hard-ass one.
12. 32. 33. You have like a little move going on. 35. 36. You look like you're dancing. 38. No, you messed it up, babe. Okay, we'll call it 40.
What is this? Becky having fun exercising? I don't know where she thought she could fucking do that. That's not allowed at all. You're supposed to hate every second of it.
It's hard to hurt, huh?
Yeah.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is how we did this week / did we follow our goals that we had planned for us last week.
Truth be told, there was a lot of mess ups. A lot. Today, I didn't really eat much.
That's good, girl. We don't need to be eating a lot.
Amber saying that like it's fucking like she does that all the time. Like, you stupid moron. Like, that's good, girl. We don't need to be doing that. By the way, I'm gonna go eat 8,000 calories real quick. BRB.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, all I had that cup of the macchiato. I had a banana.
If it's just macchiato, whatever, that's not bad.
Yeah,
A
you're
banana,
not eating
okay.
And a Taco Bell, and that's it.
No, she did not just say that. She's like, no, I didn't eat that much. I only had, macchiato, a banana, and fucking Taco Bell. And that's it. Like, Taco Bell? Are you fucking kidding me? That could have been at least, like, who knows what she had? That could have been like 3,000 calories easily.
Like, your that was low calories, like the banana and the macchiato.
Is she gonna say Taco Bell?
You need to eat more, I feel like, substance when you first wake up.
You don't need to.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She doesn't
It's
understand nutrition like I do.
So here's the thing, right? I'm going to go on another tangent here. I'm going to give you my fucking opinion that nobody asked for. So if you're trying to lose weight, I don't think you have to eat when you first wake up. It's personal preference. Like, I do, but it's because I have to eat a lot of food right now throughout the day to get the goal that I'm trying to get, right? Like, I'm trying to gain weight right now. So I have to start eating earlier so I can get it all throughout the day. And I'm up at like 5 anyway, so I usually eat first thing in the morning, and then I'll go train and like work out, do my cardio, all that stuff, right? But like, if you're trying to lose weight, like when I'm cutting for a show, I try to push back eating as long as I can, just so I'm not suffering as much throughout the day. Because if I eat like early in the morning and then have these big gaps where I don't get to eat, then I'm gonna be fucking starving. So I try to push that off as much as I can in the mornings. Obviously depending on my schedule, I'll usually try and work out first, do all that stuff, and then I'll eat after. And that's when I'll generally have my first meal. So I try to push it off. And I think that's not a bad idea for people too if you're trying to lose weight. I'm not saying like see how long you can hold out before you're starving. I'm just saying like you don't have to eat breakfast first thing. Like maybe like wake up, have some coffee. Coffee's a good fucking, appetite suppressor, stuff like that, Do what you need to do and then eat eventually, like once you get a little more hungry.
So have you ever tried like avocado toast?
No, I have oatmeal.
When's the last time you've seen Amber eat avocado toast? I don't recall. I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with avocado toast. I think it can tend to be higher in calories for other things that you could have. So let me break it down real quick for those that don't know. So when you're looking at macros for foods, right? Like generally you look at your carbs, your fats, and your proteins, right? All those have calories per gram. People tend to be all about eating carbs and proteins, right? Because they're lower in calories. Fats are higher in calories. So for carbs and proteins, both of those are 4 calories per gram. So 4 calories per gram for gram of protein, 4 calories per gram of carbs. Fats have 9 calories per gram. So like avocado toast would have a lot of calories depending on how much avocado you use, obviously, and how much bread you eat, because a lot of carbs in the bread and then a lot of fat, albeit healthy fat, sure, but still a lot of fats in the avocado toast, so still a lot of calories in that. So I think Becky says it here. She eats oatmeal. I eat oatmeal a lot. I think that's a good choice. It's just all purely carbs, generally lower in calorie too.
Meal and stuff, it's just, food is not the first thing on my mind when I wake up.
Yeah, like
again,
eat when you're hungry, which is something I want to talk about soon. That's going to be another subject that we talk about.
Girl, what is Amber going to talk about eating when you're hungry? Bitch, you're hungry. I shouldn't say bitch. Girl, you're hungry like every fucking hour, dude. You try to do intuitive eating, like, which is stupid for you anyway, because intuitive eating is about like trusting your body to make the right choices. Like, you really think Amber can trust her fucking body to make the right eating choices? No.
Talk about on here.
It's going to be really hard to give up on pop, but that's my biggest obstacle.
Do diet.
If we ate a sugar, you drink a Diet Coke afterwards and it'll cancel out the sugar.
Okay.
What? No, okay. I can't believe I just said it. What the fuck? If you drink... What? I can't wrap my head around it. Hold on. This is fucking blowing my mind with that comment that was just made. If you drink a regular soda and then drink a diet one right after, it cancels out the... There's no way she fucking meant that. The producers of that fucking show had to have told her to say that. That's fucking redonkulous. No, but another quick rant right quick. So she's talking about, like, wanting to, like, quit sodas, right? So this is something, like, I tell people to all the time is, like, when you diet, you don't have to make crazy fucking changes right off the bat. Because if you do that, you're gonna fall off the diet very quickly and not want to do it because it's too restrictive. You want to have a diet that you can follow for the rest of your life, right? So, like, you can just do something simple, right? Like, if you drink, like, a can of Coke and stuff like that, right? It has 140 calories per can. If you drink a can of soda a day, drink the diet soda instead for a week and see what happens. What's going to happen in theory, right, is, like, that's 140 less calories that you'll have a day if you just remove that can of soda. So throughout the week, like, already, by just not drinking a soda a day, you already are in a 900, like, that's already 960 calories that are gone just for that, right? That you didn't add to your diet, which is good. Like, so for you, those of you that don't know, if you're in a deficit of 3,500 calories throughout the week, that is a pound of body fat. So 3,500 calories is equal to a pound of weight for your body. That's generally, like, widely known throughout the fitness industry and, like, scientifically proven too. So that's generally, like, when people build diets or do bodybuilding, stuff like that, like, that's generally kind of like the all being number. It's like, all right, like, if I'm in a 3,500 calorie deficit throughout the week, then that's a pound of weight. So that's being in, like, a 500 calorie deficit per day for the week, right? Which, like, depending on who you are, like, isn't really that bad. We'll kind of talk more about this in a little bit.
I don't know if I would rather just put it all together or what.
That's probably the better option.
Well, you don't have to quit it altogether. Like I said, there's options. Like, I know people will argue about, like, Diet Cokes and, like, aspartame, stuff like that, like all the bad fucking whatever sugar, like fake sugars and stuff. I'll tell you right fucking now, right? Like, I don't give a shit about all that. Like, we're all gonna get... I shouldn't... That's pretty dark, but, like, I mean, yeah, the artificial sugars and stuff like that, like, sure, aren't great, but, like, I'd rather, die shredded than I would, not shredded.
But if it's hard, have a few diets.
Yeah, and I think that's good advice. I know a lot of people
be like, that's such a bad advice.
When I'm in, like, prepping for my bodybuilding shows, like, when I'm a couple weeks out from a show, I'll have, like, 2 or 3 Diet Cokes a day, and it does not affect my physique whatsoever.
That's what works for me. But water's good, too. You can put lemon, you could do, like, water flavorings, you can have plain water.
Becky hates this conversation.
The moving calories are different than, like, the resting calories because you do burn calories just by resting and, like, not doing anything.
Okay, that's just called your, like, base metabolic rate, right? So I just call it your base calories. So everyone has different base calories. Everyone's body composition is different, right? We all have different base calories based on our body composition, right? So if you have more muscle, less body fat, it might be higher, so on and so forth. So it's hard to gauge too. There's many different ways you can do it, but it's hard to, like, ever pin down the exact number. So a lot of it's, like, guesswork. So, like, I think for myself, like, I have a lot of muscle on my body. I'm, like, 185 plus pounds right now, almost 190. A lot of muscle. So, I think I'm close somewhere in, like, 26, 28, maybe even more. 2,800 calories a day, maybe even more is my base calories. So if I do nothing for the day, no training, no cardio, then, like, if I wasn't trying to gain weight and just maintain, like, my goal would be to eat, like, 2,800 calories for that day. But then when you start adding cardio to it, say you do, like, an hour of, like, a good bike ride or an hour, doing some cardio. Let's just say you burn 500 calories. Let's just say you burn 500 calories in an hour doing some form of cardio, right? How I do it is I add that to my base calories. So that 2,800 turns into 3,300 calories. So that would be my new calories for the day. If I eat below that, I'll be in a deficit. If I eat above that, obviously I'd be in a surplus. So if I still ate 2,800 calories for the day, but burned 500 additional calories doing cardio, then I'm in a 500 calorie deficit for the day. Like, does that make sense? Like, I'm trying to break it down pretty easy, and I know I'm saying a lot of fucking words to y'all. But that's just like an easy way to look at it. And you can get apps to track this. Like, I highly recommend downloading MyFitnessPal. It'll keep track of all this shit for you. It has like every fucking food on it. You can scan barcodes, get the exact calories. You know, there's tons of different diets, tons of different ways to do things, which I think I'll talk about a little bit more here in a little bit. But I just think calories are the way to go. And that's just me personally.
But the 500 calories that is my goal is like completely different from that. So to help get...
So that was her dumb way of saying what I just said.
Side steps, walking around the house. I like to walk forward, backward, in place. Walk backwards, forwards, sideways. It doesn't even matter. This way is probably my favorite.
I think we're just gonna hang out with Eric and Ricky today. They're doing like a cookout situation. Becky and I aren't gonna be eating that food because Becky's trying to be like healthier. I have a calorie situation going on.
Yeah, how fucking well do you think that held out?
I just thought of it. Like, weight loss doctors, nutritionists, and dietitians and doctors.
Everyone that Amber is smarter than.
They all have different advice, I noticed. And it's like, who do you listen to? I don't get it. I don't understand. Like...
Well, I mean, if we're talking strictly nutrition, I don't think doctors are going to have much different advice unless she's just making that up because I don't know, because she never goes to fucking doctors, actually. But yeah, nutritionists, sure, like there's like I said, there's a ton of different ways you can lose weight, and people just call it different things, right? You can do macro-based, but guess what? Calories make up macros and stuff like that. Like, I personally just think calories are the easiest way to go. Like, counting calories can be hard and difficult, but there's so many apps now that do this shit that you can figure it out. And it's a lot of trial and error, and like, nothing's going to work in a day. Nothing's going to change in a day. Like, it's all consistency and doing these things progressively. I'm sorry, I hit the mic. Doing these things progressively over time. You have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined. You have to be dedicated. You have to do this consistently if you want to see changes in your body. And, like, it's a lot of work. Like, even for someone like me that has done this for years, like, it's becoming second nature, and you know, it's a habit for me, but like, it's tough. It'll always be tough. But again, you just have to be consistent. Amber struggled for so fucking long because she never gives anything a chance and doesn't try and quits at the first sign of anything being difficult. So, like I said, you don't have to make crazy fucking changes right off the bat, and that's what she does. You just make small changes and then progress from there. You don't have to overcomplicate it.
I've been just like sitting here and I'm just like racking my brain and just like, why can't like those 4 types of people come together and do like one consensus thing? Because it's like,
what the fuck is she trying to say?
If you have a cold, okay, take Dayquil. There you go.
What is this idiot saying?
If you have a headache, take ibuprofen. You know,
my God.
If you're thirsty, drink some water. If you want to lose weight, there's a million different ways to do it.
Because there are. Because oh my God, you fucking it's what I said, right? Because everyone's fucking different, so people respond to different techniques better than others. That's why there's multiple ways. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just, what are we supposed to do? Who are we supposed to listen to?
I don't know. Try sticking with something for a fucking change, you lazy fuck. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my shit, dude. I'm gonna get kicked off of YouTube.
So the next thing is walking. We're just gonna do walking in place, because I noticed for me, walking in place, I walk faster, I lift up my legs more, and I bend my legs more. So I feel like maybe the average person is the same way. And
the average person, girl, is like 400 pounds less than you are. Please stop.
So we're gonna do a little timer. Can I use your phone? Just go until you can't go no more. Okay, so I feel like Becky's gonna be able to do this for a lot longer than how I can do it, which is 2 minutes and 2 seconds. So I'm not gonna vlog the whole thing. I'm just gonna edit out the whole part of her walking, but I'm just gonna show you the start and the stop. So ready, set, go. Lift your legs up higher. Yeah.
You don't have to fucking do this, dude. Just go outside and walk. You don't have to look like an idiot in your house stomping around.
Swing your arms a little bit like you're walking so you get that like rhythm going too. Marching. Okay, so just let me know when you're gonna stop and I'll press stop.
This is why they don't stay consistent. This, like, you know how stupid I would feel doing this? Just like alone in my home. Like being like, yeah, this works. Like, dude, I'm telling you, go outside and walk, please.
Okay. All right. There she goes. Do you feel like you get more like a workout doing it like this versus regular walking? Like it happens quicker? It does happen quicker.
Yeah. It happens quicker.
Look at the sweat on her face. You did so good. Thank you. 7 minutes and 8 seconds. So you need to screenshot that so then you can keep working to build. That's amazing. I can't wait until I get to that point. Let's come back.
And she never fucking did.
Back in 6 months and I'll show you my new regimen because, you know, building stamina, I'll get better.
Which again, she never fucking got better.
Be able to do more. Yeah. So I'm actually about to do some steps.
Oh my god,
I wanted
dude.
To show
this is so painful.
For the people out there who are my size, I do a lot of this action. Stepping in place.
God, her fucking feet disgust me.
You guys are about to learn. I
hate
got a
feet.
breath rather quickly, but
I'm not a fan of feet.
So I'll do this. I'll go up, back, up. Whew. Already dying. And then sometimes I'll do side steps. And if I want to get really risky, I'll do 2.
Oh god. Amazing. Fucking so brave.
Yeah, I'm dying already. And then sometimes I'll just walk. Here, babe.
I'm like fucking having a fucking heart attack right now. Having a fucking aneurysm.
She's huge, but she's so beautiful. She's a mammoth, of course.
Of course.
Your girl be out of breath.
Don't ever say you're my girl ever again. We're done with that.
It feels so good to get your endorphins up a little bit there.
You mean release endorphins? Okay.
It really does. I also started a new little exercise thing. I'm going to show you the clip right here.
You don't need to do that. That is so stupid. What are you getting out of this? Honestly, that's probably not even good for her hips because there's so much weight there. Like doing that probably just puts a lot of strain on her hip.
On those leg ups, it's just a different movement for my legs that I feel like I need to do. And I was able to do 12 on each side. So tomorrow we have to do 12 or more.
Or you could just go for a fucking walk.
My heart. It's like this fast, watch.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the new way to fucking test your heart rate. You don't need these stupid ass watches anymore. You just need to fucking do this number. Mine's like this right now just because I'm fucking upset.
That was wild.
I wonder what she did. She just like stepped around for a while. Yeah, I was walking in place, yeah.
Then she's like, let's add some arms. And I'm over here like, I'm thinking trying it again at like 475 pounds.
That was her way to stop her from ever having to do it again because she just gained from here on out. So that was actually like the fucking pro gamer move.
That'd be a good idea. That'd be fun and fresh.
Or if she just fucking did it every day, like stayed consistent, Oh my God,
For
dude.
sure.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
So we did it. We did it together.
Oh my Lord, dude. Wow. I don't even know what to say, right? Like, ridiculous. Anyway, I just want to say thanks again to Hello It's Ready, the YouTube channel, for this compilation. Fucking hilarious. Like, very well done. Again, I'm going to link their description. I can't fucking talk, dude. I'm so upset. I'm going to link their channel in the description below. And please go check it out. Please watch their content. It's really good, especially if you're craving some more Amberlynn Reid dumb shit. You know, so go check them out, stuff like that. Also too, you know, I hope you all enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different than what I usually do. I mean, it's still reaction, but I got a little more in the weeds about just health and fitness and diet, stuff like that. So I hope some of you found it useful. Some of the stuff y'all may know already. Just putting it out there for, you know, maybe a beginner or something like that. Because we all gotta start somewhere, right? Like, I started somewhere. I used to be a fucking scrawny kid all my life. You know, like, I weighed like 100 pounds, fucking like wet, shit like that. So you know, we all have to start somewhere, right? Doesn't matter how heavy you are, how light you are. We all gotta start somewhere. But at the end of the day, as long as you're moving your body, taking care of your heart, you know, that's really the best anyone can do and the most you can ask for, and the best thing to increase your livelihood or increase your quality of life, and, you know, allow you the ability to like live as long and as healthy of a life as possible. So anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. Y'all stay safe out there. I'll see y'all next time.